I happened to come across an article that Ellusionist wrote, actually J-Bone wrote, regarding playing cards, stocks, finishes, Q1 quality, and a couple of other things. I wanted to say thank you very much for writing that. It's about time that I get some validation. I've been telling, and I'm sure some of you, some of my viewers can relate with this, that I've been kind of going, no, there's not really that much of a difference. There's not, I don't want to step on somebody else's toes and affect their ability to make money, and so I haven't been as out about it as I should have been. But yeah, there's not that much difference between playing cards, okay? Really the biggest difference is the ink they're printed with, right? As far as what kind of image is printed on them. If you go with the United States Playing Card Company. There are some things that can affect the finish. Definitely, for one, the print, depending on how saturated it is, what kind of chemicals are in the each individual ink, it can affect how the finish is on them. As you'll notice, some of them are really rough and smooth. Some of it depends on if they put a bad finish on the deck. But thank you very much. I'm very glad that this is finally out. I feel validated. I will still continue to do deck reviews, as I'm sure you guys will still want to know about them, because decks still have their quirks. But for the most part, the United States Playing Card Company only deals with a couple of different stocks and 2 different finishes. There's air cushion finish, which everything is air cushion finish. If it's got those little dimpling on them, the calendaring is air cushion finish. The other kind is smooth finish. Okay. And then you have pretty much only 2 different types of stock. You have your B casino grade stock, and you have your bicycle stock. And everything is printed, almost everything is printed on bicycle stock. That includes Tally-Ho, believe it or not. Tally-Ho is pretty much a bicycle deck with just different printing. Okay, I believe it's also printed on a different press because they don't make as many of them. So it's a sheet fed, as far as I know, not a web press. It's not a continuous like a newspaper reel, because they don't print as many Tally-Ho. This may also be the reason, though, that you see as much quality parallels with bicycle that you have with Tally-Ho recently, whenever they started printing the new Tally-Hos. It's just that we're in a recession right now. They're having to cut back a lot and try to trim corners wherever they can. And it's not very, and even in a good economy, it's not good to invest yourself in that many different types of stocks and finishes. That's just not, from a cost benefit standpoint, that really doesn't do anything. For the subtle difference that only a magician might feel, maybe, they're not going to go and change the stock. Okay, it doesn't make sense. There's not enough money to play with that kind of thing, and we're way too small of a community for them to make that kind of exception, okay, themselves. Now, there are companies that go out and do buy different stocks from different paper mills and bring it to the United States Playing Card Company, and they will print it on that stock, okay? But that's a very different thing. And then this also only pertains to the United States Playing Card Company. Other companies are different, like Gemico. What's the other one I'm thinking of? You guys know what I'm talking about. You probably posted it down there in the comments. But some other companies, very different. Cardamundi, I should know that one. That's where the Apex deck is printed. So some different quality things there. They do things a little bit differently than USPCC. But I'm very glad that it's finally out, and I'm validated. I feel like I've just been given a real good pat on the back. And now I don't feel like I sound so crazy whenever I'm arguing with people in the forums. So look up some of my old comments. You'll see. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I think you're, it's nice to finally be validated. So I'm not gloating. I'm just saying I'm glad that Ellusionist has finally come out. I feel backed up now. So thank you guys very much. I really enjoy your views. I'm going to put a link of the article in the description just in case you guys want to read it. I would really like your comments on this one. I'd like to know what you think. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time.